Welcome everybody back to another episode from our Reditus D&D campaign. I'm gonna do a little recap for everybody. So last week, our untitled group of adventurers hung out in Venmoria City for a little while. They met some interesting characters. They met Jonas, who was able to repair a magical key for them so that they could get down into the mines and perhaps clear out the demon infestation that is stopping the current foreman from continuing his mining of the ore that's there. They met a seraph who was apparently somebody who was like them. They were selected for the tournament, but Lord Memoria had crashed her ship and removed her key, but they were told that he hasn't yet worked out how to successfully remove the key, and so it was destroyed when it was taken from her. They found out that they are using control collars. Lord Memoria is using control collars to control Jonas and the and Seraph as well. Seraph and Dorhan got a little bit close, some bonding while everybody was sleeping. Dorhan, losing a bet via a little battle, had to divulge some more information about his kind of personal goals. They didn't know before that he had somebody waiting for him back in the Centaurium. So his main goal is to get them back, but he also has some motivations himself to get there. They all grouped together. They got down into the mine. They were able to bring up the elevator, which Atlas had figured out based on the speed and the rotations of the cogs and corresponding to the chains, that it was about roughly 600 feet down. Some stealth demons came up and they had fought them. Many people using many of their spells in this fight. Darius, reaching a point of frustration with the chest, used quite a bit of resources to open a chest, to which he found an object in there. And then they all kind of took a short rest, gathered themselves, and decided to descend into the mine. About 4 minutes into the journey, this is where we're going to pick up. Let me just unmute everybody and bring everybody back in. There we go. So as the elevator moving down, about 4 minutes into the journey, you all hear this crackling noise and in a flash of blue. And you all see this humanoid filled with electricity start moving towards the elevator. And as Felix and Gunnar, especially standing near the edge, can see now this blue kind of radiant light pulse out from beneath the elevator. He rushes towards. What do you guys want to do? Nobody's saying anything? All right.
I was just waiting for the sound effects to end. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Oh.
Are there sound effects?
No, it was his mask opening.
Oh, I thought I muted mine.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Lame.
Yee. As a bit. If I click my player, 9 sessions in, we'll get this. Though.
Yeah. Right
Click
click
the
add
player,
turn.
and then how do I roll?
Add turn. You right click and then it's add turn.
Well, if you have your thing selected, you can just click the initiative on your character sheet and it'll roll it at it.
Right. Okay.
That's all you have to do.
So this crackling blue light and energy, and you can kind of now see as he gets closer to this kind of humanoid-looking face, just sparks flying off every piece of him. Kind of almost has like shark jagged look to the outside of this energy. No words spoken, just this loud crackling. Darius with a 22, huh? Woo.
Yeah, that'll be my last good roll. I gotta take a
Oh, did you just add it?
Huh?
Try to be cool, but I can't.
Can you add my
kinda-
token on the turn order?
You can't add your own?
Mm.
Oh, you're on D&D Beyond. You don't have a thing.
Yeah. Just yeah. What are ya? 6?
Oh, 6.
Oh, what a shame. All right, Darius, you're up.
I'm gonna hold my action because I'm not engaging with that thing.
Okay, so what are you holding, and for what to happen to initiate?
Vicious Mockery, just to see if he actually attacks us or if he's just like flexing.
All right, so if he attacks, you're gonna use Vicious Mockery.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, the Lightning Demon. So as he moves slightly closer, he stops. You see both of his hands just raise up, and almost like a whip, he flicks both of his hands towards you guys in the middle of the elevator. The first attack heading towards Jack.
Shocker.
19, Jack, does that hit?
That would hit me.
Alrighty. So 9 lightning damage. The other one coming up, he whips down and it goes for Atlas. 21.
Hit me with your best shot. Miss.
Yeah. Miss? Really? A 21?
No. He hit me. With his best shot.
So 11 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay, and as he lets these loose, he starts to fly over to the front. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And
So
he
what?
positions
Okay,
himself
so
right-
sorry, I'm vulnerable to lightning.
So that's double
That's what-
damage, right, Ryan? If you're vulnerable.
Yeah, it's double. Yeah.
All right, so that would be 22.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Our healer.
All right, so he flies out to the front and he gets ready for the next attack. Okay, Felix, you're up.
Given that he attacked, can I use my
Oh,
Vicious
yes,
Mockery?
you indeed can.
So he has to roll a DC Wisdom save. Or take 4 psychic damage.
Let's see. Wisdom saves. And 12.
So he fails. He
Okay.
takes 4 psychic damage, and his next attack roll is at disadvantage.
Okay. 4. So, -4.
What kind of insult do you throw at him?
Loki was cooler.
All right, Felix, you are up.
Or if you're talking, we can't hear you. Okay.
Okay, so Felix like kind of poises himself as he sees this thing coming and is like flicking his head around watching what's happening. He sees the attack hit Atlas and how hard that Atlas takes the hit, and as the guy swings around, Felix turns and opens his gauntlet, and a small contraption flies out of it. It almost looks like a little spider, and it hooks onto Atlas and creates a small translucent bubble around him. I cast Sanctuary with my bonus action, and Felix says, "Hold strong, Atlas. We just got to get to the bottom, and then maybe we can get away from this thing." And then Felix will turn back, and as he turns back, he draws his warhammer, and he's going to throw it to make a ranged attack.
Awesome.
Systems overloading.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Oh, gee.
Takes 11 magical bludgeoning.
11, okay. All right, perfect. You see the hammer just fly through. It almost looks like it passes right through and comes back towards Felix's hand. And you see this lightning entity flinch as, although it looks has passed through, it definitely did hurt it.
Gunner will just stay put and take the dodge action. And that'll be our turn as the hammer flies back into Felix's hand and he narrows his gaze, ready for whatever this guy's doing next.
Okay, awesome. All right, Atlas, you are up.
Not feeling so well. Oh.
I'm going to. Frick, that guy sucks. I'm just going to. Oh, I'm gonna back the fuck up. I'm gonna try to get over to the corner back here.
Okay.
Is there like? There's a contraption here, right? Like the lever or whatever.
So that, yeah, right in the corner is the lever. Yeah, for the up and down.
How big is that? Is that something I can kind of like half hide behind with my size?
It's up against, it's pretty much like tied up against the wall, but you can get like beside it, not really behind it.
Okay. There's nothing to hide behind half cover.
No.
Okay. All right. That's cool. I am going to. All right. I'm just going to cast. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So that's, yeah, I'm gonna cast that. So I got a +2 AC on me. And with my bonus action, I'm just gonna fucking pray.
All right. See,
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else I can do. Yeah. You know what?
Okay.
No, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm praying.
Okay. You see Atlas kind of scurry into the corner. You see him kind of like almost lock himself down, and this flash appears in front of him.
What's that in the corner?
You hear some mumbling.
I'm just like glitching out.
Not feeling well. Not programming. Oh.
And Jack, you're up.
So the first thing Jack's going to do is he's actually going to step in front of Atlas.
Mhm.
And he is going to just launches. He's going to stick his arm out and he's going to launch a crossbow bolt towards this thing.
Okay.
Let's try this one. 13. Dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. Max damage, baby. 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage, piercing.
Okay.
And Jack is going to try to have Reen move to the front. He's going to come have her use her movement and kind of get in the way of everyone, so because she can literally just tank any electric damage.
Like
so
beside Gunner kind of thing, or because Felix and Gunner are right at kind of the front edge there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess right here. I guess she'll stay where she's at. I mean, he wants her to be like more present. But if they're, I can't share a space with them. Correct?
You could move down. You could move here.
I guess I'll do that, and then she'll use dodge for her action,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
All right. Sounds good. So yeah, you see him shoot out his arrow, goes through, passes right through its shoulder. It does take a little bit of a wince, even though the arrow itself seems to continue out on the other side. All right, on to Darius.
Oh, it's my turn again. All right, I am going to move like behind Dorhan. even if like he's like as close to the back as he can be, I'll just
Yeah.
like awkwardly grind behind him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna poke my head out. And I'm gonna be like, your lightning has less spark than a wet firework, and then I'm gonna hide behind him again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
I just realized I didn't add his turn. That was my bad.
So wisdom save again.
So Doran missed his turn. I forgot to add him to the rotation. So he's going to go after you here.
That's fine.
So sorry, what were you doing? I was distracted.
The only thing I can do.
Oh, the vicious mockery, right? Yeah. Natural 20.
All right, so he saves. No damage. He still technically has disadvantage from the previous vicious mockery, so.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay, so let me just shuffle you around. So yeah, you just see kind of Darius like cowering behind Dorhan, just kind of like yelling little words at him. You barely hear what he's saying, but over the crackling noise, the monster seems completely unaffected. So Dorhan rushes forwards. It's like, get back, everybody! And he takes out one of his smaller short swords that he had, and he throws it at the entity. Completely misses. He throws the short sword. You see it completely goes past the lightning entity, and he just in anger. He rages out. You see the muscles just seem to start pulsing. The blood starts pumping through the veins, and he just positions himself halfway between the group. Okay, and it is now the lightning demon's turn. So the lightning demon, he's kind of hovering. You can almost see this kind of grimace now. He sees everything's going in his favor. Felix and Jack, you guys standing beside the edge now. This pulse that you've seen down below, you see it. You see another pulse come right up, very close to the bottom of the elevator now. You can see this elevator going down much further is going to be within this pulse. So this lightning demon, he again lifts up both of his hands, whips it at two of you going forwards. Felix was the last attack, so he will attack Felix.
Wasn't Jack the last attack?
Well, is closest. He's doing two attacks, so he's hitting the last two people that hit him. So Felix, 8.
Just misses.
Just misses. Too bad, lightning demon. All right, and Jack, 10.
Oh, you attack me?
Yes.
Oh, a 10 does not hit.
Okay, so the lightning demon, dodging this attack from Dorhan, quickly brings the hands up. 2 lightning bolts just fly past Felix and Jack. Jack kind of like jumping out of the way as it just hits the wall behind. You just see this big spread of electricity just spreading out from the rock behind. In frustration, he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 over to the side and get ready for his next attack. Felix, you're up. Actually, it'll be Dorhan. Because I missed his last turn, it'll be Dorhan and then you. So, yeah, Dorhan charges up. Now that he's fueled up, he takes his last short sword. And now that it's closer, and takes another throw. He's aiming right for its heart. Or where his heart he thinks it would be. Takes it both hands, takes great aim, lines it up, and releases. And as he does so, the lightning entity shifts to the side, just ever so slightly, and the sword flies off into the darkness. Dorhan pulls out his great sword, and he just... And that is all. He stands ready for the next attack. Felix, you're up.
Okay. How tall is this thing? Like, so where he's positioned now, is he gonna have partial cover because of Rin being there and Gunner, or is he like up, towering
No,
above that?
he's tall enough. He's probably about 12 feet high, and the bottom of him
floating?
is he's flying. Yeah,
Okay.
the bottom of him is basically level with the elevator, so you see a full body.
Okay, yeah. Felix is watching him and following his movements, and as he waits for an opening, and watches as he stops, and he grabs both his hands and overhead throws the hammer for a ranged attack, and it's a 23 to hit.
This definitely hits.
Actually, hang on. Oh, just in range. Okay, just making sure. 6 magical bludgeoning. Minimum roll.
It hits a hit. 6, okay.
Okay, yeah. So he throws the hammer, and it tumbles, goes right for his head, and bounces off, and his bracelet glows, and it flies back to him as he catches it, and for no bonus action this turn.
Okay.
Gunner's just gonna dodge again, and I guess we keep moving down. I want to actually have a peek over the edge. Like how you said we're close to the ground. Like, can we see it?
So
Maybe, or
you can't see the ground. All you see is this kind of blue ring that seems to emanate every once in a while up towards the elevator.
okay, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Alice, on to you, sir.
Okay, so I'm still like twitching out. I'm going to basically both my hands are gonna like explode off my body, and one is gonna go zipping and flying, and it's like alternating between hand and scalpel, just like bugging out, and it'll kind of like whiz around behind him, while the other one kind of malfunctions and then like shoots to the left and knocks into the lever. Want it to hit the lever.
Okay.
Like I want it to, but I don't. Like it's gonna be a kind of malfunction type thing.
Okay. So just be clear. So with the hand, it's going to the lever. So the lever right now is in a full down state, moving downwards. Are you aiming
Yep.
to actually hit the lever like up to a stop, up to the other
Correct.
side to move it up?
No, just to the stop. Like it's just gonna like zoom and like kind of crash and just knock it into one
okay.
one movement section.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So yeah, can you pull out your scalpel hand? Yeah. Okay.
So I'm doing it. I think. Am I doing it? Do I just double click it?
I thought I was still muted.
Drag and
It's all
drop.
good.
Drag and drop. Right click. Double click.
Here, let me grab it. I think you're just on this spell and not the actual. Let me grab it.
No,
for
I'm in
ya.
my book. Pull it out of my book.
Make sure you're dragging the name, not the picture.
Thank you. Well, okay, that didn't work either.
It's all right. I got it here.
Thanks.
Bum, 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 bum.
If you click the name, can you open its character
No,
sheet?
it's
Yep.
I put it in his spell things. Oops.
Well, that's interesting looking. Oh, there we go.
Right. Whoa! He moved at the same time. It's like,
He did say it's bugging out, so
yeah.
It's huge.
All right.
And then, yeah, that's my whole turn.
Okay.
Can't be or use my bonus action.
It can attack first turn, can't it? Spiritual.
Oh yeah, I think it can.
yeah, as soon as you spawn
Yeah.
it. you can
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
From the bonus action. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll roll attack on him.
Yep.
Oh right, I got used to this. All right, so I'm casting. You just click it, right?
You just click
Oh,
the
no,
skill,
no.
I believe.
Got it. So
Ooh,
that's something.
20.
20, 30, 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Hit. Okay. So how do I roll damage? That's what like.
Click the
In the
rocket
chat,
scalpel. In
where
the
it
chat.
says rocket scalpel.
Ah, yeah. Look at
Oh,
that.
okay. All right, and I cast it at level 1. Oh no, level 2.
We're all learning.
There we go. That's cool. All right, so that'll be 9 piercing.
Ooh.
Big hit, big hit.
Yeah. Nice.
It's just like and like sparking and whizzing around.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys see Atlas as he kind of like he's down in the corner. You see these 2 pops of explosions. One hand flying over, knocking the handle up a little bit. And you all feel this big as the lift comes to a halt. His other hand flies out. So it's just stabbing all over. Looks like the scalpel's almost going right through the body in a lot of parts, but you can definitely see this thing start to kind of twitch, and it's definitely taken some damage. All right, moving on to Jack. Sorry, unless you wanted to move, Atlas.
Sorry.
If you wanted to use any movement, just want to check.
Oh, I'll just take like I'll just fall kind of crumpled backwards, just towards the middle. I'm not really moving too well.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm literally like laying up against the wall, like I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Jack.
So I would like to, if I can, I want to try to wrap my grapple around it, and I want to try to hold it into a. I want to restrain it, basically, to see if I can hold on to it into my grapple.
Okay, okay, so if you're gonna try this, so tell me where you're gonna try and aim the grapple. This thing's about like 12 feet high, so where do you want to aim? Trying to aim your grapple.
I'm gonna try to aim for like its midsection, like its waist and stuff.
Okay, all right. So in this case, roll for an attack.
What kind of attack?
Your dexterity modifier.
Okay. It's a 15, and I get a +3, so 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and now roll an athletics.
Just a basic athletics.
Basic
check.
athletics.
Good thing I'm good at athletics. 14.
Okay.
13 on the die, +1.
Okay. So as you shoot out your grapple, and it kind of does its flick at the end, it wraps around the thing's waist, and it comes back to you. You do have it grappled now. You can see it kind of pulled forward just a little bit, and as he stares at you, you can kind of see this grin get even bigger now. Okay, so you have him.
So he is grappled?
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna go badly for you.
I say grappled and prone are different, so I guess I am not going to see if it can pull him. I will use my bonus action to. I'm going to use my movement. I want to take a step back, and I want Reen to jump in front of me.
So if you're taking a step back, you'll be trying to pull him backwards the amount that you're moving, right? If you've got him taut grappled.
I guess I'm not trying to pull him in. It's more of just I'm trying to restrain him. So I mean, if I don't know if I let a little slack out. I just want Reen in front of me.
You can't really move backwards in that case then, because otherwise, like, you're going to be pulling him.
All right. Well, Reen is going to. Can I command Reen to fix the lever?
You could command Reen to like hit it or move it. Yeah.
I want her to get us going back down. Because you said we came to a stop, right?
Yes.
All right. So Jack's gonna Reen and go as he's holding on to him, and he's gonna like look over there and go and point his head over there, and then she's gonna run over and she's gonna grab it and pull the lever back down to keep him going down.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty simple command. Like, you guys have been long enough together to know what that would mean. Okay. So that's your full actions, etc. Okay. All right. So you guys see the grapple comes out, from Jack wraps around. He's now got this thing taut. This taut kind of grins at him, gives him a smile as Reen moves over and hits the lever and back down to its position before Atlas had hit it, and you guys feel a chink, and you start to feel the elevator start to move downwards. Okay, I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh. 20. Dirty 20.
15.
14.
And I gotta do one for Reen, don't I?
Oh,
Yeah, reading gunner, yeah.
15 for Jack. And a 15 for Reen.
17 for Gunner.
Atlas, what was yours?
12.
Okay, so as you feel the elevator go down now, you guys see this. Well, some of you seen this blue circular glow come up. It now reaches the base of the elevator, and almost like an electrical wave comes through and radiates through everybody. Everybody kind of is able to kind of dodge out of the way of this shooting up electricity, except for Atlas, who takes 7 points of damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
Trying to
Darren.
stop the damn thing for a reason. All right.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Okay, Darius, you are up.
Elevator is still moving, yeah?
Correct.
It is now.
Okay. Oh, well, the only thing I can do. I'm gonna yell out to him. Even static electricity packs more punch than you.
Your friend just died.
I can't do anything about it. I have no spells.
He used it opening a chest. So 16.
Okay, so he saves.
Okay. Anything else you want to do, or?
Hold on. Oh no, I can't because that'll be an action. So no, can't do anything.
Your vicious mockery is an action, not a bonus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, it's one action.
Okay. All right, so you done?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so scalpel would be gone too then. All right, so lightning demon's turn. So as now Jack has him grappled, this lightning demon. You can kind of see you can almost see him thinking, what way should I finish these people? So he swoops in and he goes right up to both Dorhan and Jack. And you see these almost like lightning claws start to form as he sweeps towards them both. So first of all, he's going to go for Dorhan. He misses. His right
Is he-
lightning.
Is he constrained since I have him grappled?
He's coming closer to you. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I was meaning it to like hold him like so he can't do as much. Was the point? Like to constrain him.
So
Also,
he,
his spiritual
couldn't-
weapon doesn't despawn. It just can't do anything.
Oh, it just stays in its place.
Yep.
Okay. So if you've got him grappled with your grapple, there's no way to keep him at a further distance away, right?
Gotcha. I just didn't know if it was gonna like impose disadvantage on him or anything like that.
No, it's just in regards to like speed where he couldn't back away. If it was somewhere like you'd knocked him prone or something, he'd be stuck there. Or if you grappled him to a tree or something, that he was stuck there. But he's basically flying, so he can definitely move towards you, and it just slackens up. You could kind of reel as it comes in to keep it taut, but you could definitely still move towards you.
Okay.
And then his other claw attack is coming down towards Jack, so 25.
That will hit me.
Just.
7, 8, 9. So 10 lightning damage to Jack. So you just see this lightning claw. Dorhan manages to duck out of the way, but unfortunately Jack just comes right across. You see this lightning slash right across his chest. And I will grab you your token back for spiritual weapon. It was over there. All right. Lightning Demon is going to... He's going to stay there. All right. So Dorhan is up. So this thing coming in for melee attack now. Dorhan, you see this grin come out the one side as he pulls out the greatsword and takes 2 massive swings towards the Lightning Demon. Now it's my turn.
Come on, Doron. Fall down.
17. Okay. Yeah. 4. Yeah. 8. So Doran comes out with the greatsword, slashes down. He misses the first. Seems to just pass through its body unaffected. Then it comes across its chest, and you see resistance almost as it comes through the middle. And he's whoosh. You see electric sparks just fly off one side as he hits it for 14 damage.
Hey.
Somebody help Atlas! He's down! And he gets ready with his greatsword, ready for the next fight. Felix is up next.
Okay. Would you be able to make a melee attack against it from here, or no? Like when there's other square that's not occupied?
Yeah, this thing is pretty damn big.
Okay. His body is like made of electricity. Like, does it seem like touching him? If you were to touch him, would that hurt? Do you think? Do I think that is the case?
Well, Dorhan hit him with the greatsword, and you seen him be affected by it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Gunner's gonna move up, and I'm gonna move up, and Felix will. Oh man. I don't have any healing magic. It doesn't take a minute to cast. I'm gonna move up. We'll both move up together as Gunner moves towards the edge, and Felix is running behind him, and he's gonna take another throw with his Windsmith hammer.
Okay.
But it's only a 10 to hit on this one.
Okay, so miss on that.
So whiffs past him, and then Felix is gonna shake his head as he braces it close and he recalls the hammer. But he's gonna command Gunner this time to attack with his Force Empowered Bren, and so he launches a Force Powered Sound Blast, attempt to attack the demon, and it's a 22 to hit.
That is a hit. Yep.
Trying to redeem himself from the fight upstairs. And it's 5 force damage.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be it for us.
All right, so you see him move forward. Gunner does some damage. It kind of shudders a little bit from the force damage hitting it. And Atlas, death saving throw.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Down. All right, Jack.
It's just a straight D20 roll for
Yeah.
saving throws, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, no bonus.
There is a death save on your sheet too if you want to roll it.
Oh, okay.
You can just click.
Doesn't really matter when there's no ad or anything.
I know.
Well,
I'm looking for it, though.
it just tallies them for you automatically.
It's
Oh, I see,
so
okay.
if you look at your
I'm in my core.
and look at your hit points, temporary
Yeah.
hit points, and then it's right underneath. You'll see success, failures, and then death saves. Click on death
Oh.
saves, and it rolls.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have to re-roll that then. Perfect.
Still
Now it's
fails.
Perfect. Okay.
All right.
Great.
Okay, Jack.
Jack is going to. He's holding him with
Ignore
his
that.
left hand, and he's going to pull his right hand up, and he's just going to let a arrow loose on him.
Okay.
An arrow of healing loose on Atlas.
Yeah.
Great.
I do not possess any healing capabilities.
Do you have any potions?
Didn't you have
No, I drank mine.
Oh.
That is a 10 on the die plus 7, so 17 to hit.
Okay, that does hit. Yep.
Can automatons drink potions? They don't eat.
And that'll be 7 points of piercing damage.
This one can.
I mean, technically,
7?
by that theory, healing magic wouldn't work on him either.
And
Well, yeah, I was thinking.
would you say Reen is in
Might
melee range?
Some magic specifically only heals constructs?
Yes.
And
Yeah, I
Reen
don't.
gonna
Yeah.
try to snap on him with her teeth.
Okay, go ahead.
Is a 15 for a bite attack to hit.
That does hit.
Let's go. The way you said that, I thought I lost. And that'll be 5 points of damage, or actually 7 in total. I get a +2, piercing.
Okay. All right. He manages to catch the bottom leg of this thing as it's floating and hovering, poising for its next attacks. You see the electricity sparking off its leg. It's looking pretty hurt now. It doesn't look quite as confident as it did before, but it still looks pretty healthy. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So everybody roll except for Atlas, who takes an automatic death saving throw fail. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw.
Been a good run, guys.
8.
7.
Super happy I saved all my spells for this fight.
7 for Jack and a 2 for Reen.
Okay, so everybody basically 5 damage. To 13.
Is it electric damage?
It's a 13 DC saving throw. Yeah.
Reen is immune, so she won't take anything.
No, sorry, it's force. My bad. It's force damage. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The lightning is lightning damage. The guy, the pulse from underneath is force damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, because Gunner as well, right? Is
No, he's not. But
Oh.
it is relevant.
okay.
That's unfortunate. Okay, so sorry. How much damage do I take then?
5.
5.
So Darius. Yay, Gunner saves. So yeah, you see this pulse come back up through the floor, even deeper now as the elevator is continuing to descend.
Okay. Seeing that my mockery is not doing anything to him, I am going to try and move up. Can I hit him from where I am? Oh, wait, I don't. Well, I can fit there with Gunner, right?
No,
You
Gunner's actually a medium-sized creature. I know it's
Yeah.
small today, but he is a medium-sized
And
creature.
he was right at the front there as well because he just attacked. So you would be like,
Okay, never mind. I'm not moving then. I won't be
Okay.
able to attack, so I'll just vicious mockery again. Hey,
Okay.
hey, you! You get your power from a dead battery?
12.
All right, so he fails and takes 1 psychic damage and has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. All right, so lightning deeming, just line it up right again with Jack and Dorhan. He's just gonna take. He's winds up his claws again and takes 2 swipes, 1 at each. So for Dorhan,
Oh, sorry. At the end of my turn, I'm gonna say to the ranger, you should get out of melee range so people with weapons can actually attack. My rapier does way more damage than my vicious mockery does.
okay, so he definitely hits Dorhan.
Did you roll at disadvantage?
I did not. Thank you for the reminder. He does not hit Dorhan. Okay.
Oops.
Attack on Jack for 12 and misses. Okay, so this thing now, it is kind of hurt. Although trying to look confident, bringing his claws up, swipes Dorhan, ducks. Jack coming in nimble, ducks to the left with this one as well. And this thing just lets out like a bellow almost. You hear this bellow almost turn into like a crackle scream, as you can sense its frustration. It's Dorhan's turn. Okay. Dorhan turns to Felix, and he kind of looks at him dead in the eye. He says, "Get them to the Centaurium." And he turns and he raises his greatsword and he charges and leaps off the elevator and tackles the electrical demon. And you see them both plummet.
As soon as he does, Felix is gonna go, Dorhan, no! And he throws out like a magical gem that pulses this radiation on Dorhan, Felix, Jack, Atlas, and Darius, and I cast Featherfall.
Okay. So as you see Dorhan leap off, great sword in hand, right in the middle, trying to pierce this thing, move down. They start to move down. You see this glow happen to everybody. And instead of them plummeting quickly down, you see them start to slow. And let me just roll real quick.
Wait,
6,
so then
7.
do we all start floating and the elevator just leads us?
No, it just reduces your falling speed to 60 feet per round, and you don't
13.
take fall damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on a second here.
So you basically fall 10 feet a second.
Okay. All right. So as this all happens, Dorhan comes out. He charges with the greatsword. Kind of lands on it, and you do see him pierce through the chest of the demon with his greatsword. And you see it now kind of take form where he pierced it. The greatsword doesn't just pass through; it kind of holds place there, and you see this thing kind of reach out a little bit. You see the sparks start to fly out. Dorhan still kind of attached to this lightning demon as they start floating downwards. They're both off the platform. A few feet away. Dorhan will be closer to the elevator. So about there, I see a long
technically,
shot.
Jack is still holding on to him with the grapple.
I thought earlier, I thought you released it when he was in melee. Didn't you use your...
I shot him with a crossbow, and then Rena bit him.
Okay, so if you want to maintain the grapple, then we'll roll a check. Otherwise, he's going to be breaking the grapple.
That's fine. He can break it.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be a roll check to keep it. Okay, that is Dorhan's turn. Currently, Dorhan and the electrical beast floating off the side downwards towards the hole. You guys underneath can still see this kind of blue emanating up towards. Yeah, Felix. Amazing moves from Felix. Yeah, you're up.
How far down are they?
So the Featherfall would hit, so only about 10 feet. It almost happened instantaneously.
Okay. Felix is going to turn to the side towards Jack and Darius and say, I guess it's time to go back to plan A. And he's going to jump off. and as he jumps off, he throws his hammer towards the falling lightning demon and makes a ranged attack. The supports.
Nobody like me? Like no one wants to help me?
I can't.
I don't have anything. I don't have
Can we
anything.
not do like?
Can you not
where
just stabilize me? Like
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, can you not
To help
stabilize him?
I didn't
Yeah.
think. I thought we had to give him like a potion or something.
No, you can
Darius
stabilize,
is
use an
standing right
action to
beside
help.
you, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
I-
true.
I didn't
Darius
know
has been
that.
slacking.
Yeah, if you guys
I didn't
don't
know you
like-
could do that.
Yeah. Okay, well it's okay. We're learning. So yeah, you can use your action to stabilize.
Yeah.
can't
So
heal
now,
them,
out of
obviously,
curiosity, because Felix just jumped off, do I know that I have Featherfall?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Well, it would.
Okay.
It looked pretty obvious. He's like, "Oh, back to planet A." The big like magical. You see everybody glow, and then he jumps off.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
the
might
spell.
not do it.
The gem that he threw out like kind of wrapped everybody in kind of like some kind of
Okay.
glow. So you see, I mean, it's up to you if you think Darius would figure that out. He doesn't seem like too much of a dummy, so you figured out
Well,
what a
I
bag
mean,
of holding was.
Well, yeah, but that's based off stories. But I suppose it could be the same thing.
He's never heard of Featherfall, a spell that bards can get at level 1.
Went to the school of lore too. Anyways,
You were the one who said I didn't know anything about the goddess of love, which is like my thing. So
all right. So
Uh,
just to recap, yeah. So everybody would be pretty general knowledge. Nobody's 7 on intelligence here. Everybody kind of know that would be what it is. And now knowing fact that you can use an action to stabilize one of your comrades.
okay. I
Okay.
jump off the edge. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, roll for attack, Felix, if you haven't already.
It was 14. It was 14 to hit.
Okay, great. Okay, that does not.
Okay. So I'll pull the hammer back to me, and then yeah, that's my turn. Gunner's just gonna dodge. You can't follow, so
Oh, I might not be able to save you. I just
So you-
realized-
My yeah.
See, this is a bit shitty because Darius, you had a first turn and you only used what you thought you had. But if you hadn't known you could stabilize them, you would have stabilized
Well,
them.
technically, any of us could have stabilized him, though. So it's not just me.
I didn't want to meta game here, but I was like, why is everyone fucking
Yeah.
not just
Well,
helping the guy up?
Darius was
I-
gonna do it.
I'm like,
I
at least
didn't-
stop the elevator. Like, at
Yeah.
least fucking. Anyways, I got one death saving throw. Let's maybe have this conversation after we see the outcome.
I think he was gonna say he was gonna allow it.
That's what I'm saying. But let's just run the death saving throw, and then if I get fucked over, then maybe we can have a conversation about it.
No, I feel,
Retcon it.
I feel like I'd rather dial back the last move. Like I was under the understanding that he would. That's a basic kind of rule. If you didn't know that, 100%
Yeah.
you would have stabilized them, right?
Mhm.
And the only effect you had on this fight was you missed. He saved on the last vicious mockery, so it didn't actually affect the combat, right? So I'm okay with ruling that you stabilize him.
Okay.
Because you would have done that 100% if you knew that. You wouldn't have just rolled out to try and do a D4 damage.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a
Oh, he saves anyway,
He's-
so we can
he
just
saves.
play normal.
There you go.
saves, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Felix knows that Darius has used like a lot of his magic. He's just casting cantrips. Like Felix is more useful taking combat like shots
Yeah.
with his weapon and let somebody else stabilize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll remember that. My subroutines.
You're blaming
Besides-
Felix for that? The furthest
Besides-
person away?
Felix also blew one of his limited spell slots
Hey.
casting Sanctuary, only for Atlas to waste it by attacking the guy. So
Does that make it
Fair
go
enough.
away?
yes, if you take any hostile actions, it cancels it.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it
I
was
didn't
only
know
if it attacked you.
No, it protects you from attacks, and if you attack, it goes away. So I thought he would heal himself.
But is it
Right.
me attacking or is it my hand?
It's-
Technically, it
yeah.
is a separate like thing. It wouldn't count as him attacking.
That's
No,
just,
The
it's just,
intent.
yeah.
If you
I was
make,
malfunctioning.
Yeah.
if you make an attack or cast a spell that affects an enemy creature or deal damage to another creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, okay, so this is good. We're fleshing stuff out. It's good. Okay, so we're gonna let you did the death saving throw, so we'll let it
Yeah,
roll
continue
out
as-
for now. Yeah. And now we know the effect of Sanctuary is canceled if you attack something, which I didn't know either. so-
Technically, I cast the spell. The spell didn't cause damage. The spell created something, which created an item to have a turn, and that item chose to have damage. Technically,
I say be quiet.
So
I'm
Felix,
googling this.
It's really
bonus
Colin's
action
call.
still, I believe. If you have any bonus action you want to do while you're near, Felix.
No, I don't have any bonus action.
You're good. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys see this as Felix just charges off. You see him unleash the hammer. Kind of go right through the shoulder and back out. Catches in his hand as he floats off the edge of the elevator. Is Gunnar making a move or is he staying there? Sorry, Felix. Is Gunnar moving or is he staying there?
Sorry. Yeah, no, I said he's staying there and casting down.
Oh,
Sorry, I was looking up the
my bad.
spiritual weapon sanctuary
Yeah.
interaction. Sorry.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll figure it all out after anyway. That
That's right.
moment is over.
Yeah. Yeah, I
right.
was just curious.
All right. So okay. So you pass your dice saving throw. So Jack.
Jack is going to look at Reen and say protect. And Reen is actually going to, obviously they can't share the same space, but she's basically going to like try to cover him up with her body. And then he is going to also leap off the edge. And
I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
and he is going to, as he's going to go head
for real?
first. And he's going to take a shot on the demon as well.
Okay.
You seem very disappointed.
Roll for out of DM character, I am honestly after the entire discussion we just had. But okay, go ahead, roll for attack.
That's a crit. Natural
All right.
20, 27 to hit.
Okay, roll for damage.
Would he be rolling at disadvantage since he's falling?
No,
Or because he's an idiot.
Hey, Darius is up there. I'm good. That is a 3 on the die, double to 6, plus 3, 9.
All right.
Start making my new character sheet.
So he did, as he jumps off, he unleashes an arrow, goes right through this thing. Actually, pretty close to where Dorhan has it kind of pierced, and you see it kind of get a little bit of resistance near the chest as it goes through. This thing is now looking extremely hurt. It almost looks like it's trying to turn to flee. So, as I previously stated, if Darius knew that he could stabilize Atlas, he would have done so.
So coming to and realizing, oh shit, I can do something about this. I'm actually gonna sit down and like pull Atlas into my lap and then just like gently pet his head.
Yeah.
And then I will stabilize him. And I'm gonna stay because he was unconscious, so Featherfall technically won't affect him. So I'm gonna stay on the platform with him since he only has 1 HP.
It still affects. No, it'll still affect them, but it's a medicine check, right? Or is it something else because he's a construct?
I didn't go that far into
Yeah,
like.
we
So
didn't
I
figure
would
that
just
out.
treat it like a regular.
Yeah,
have
regular restart.
construct rules.
He's not
So-
like he's a construct, but it's
Okay.
different
Oh, okay.
without going into anything too.
Yeah.
Construct, but he has a soul.
I guess it would be a medicine check then, technically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what is it, like 10 or above, right?
10 or above. Yeah.
Go ahead, Darius.
14. Wow, I'm rolling good today. What the hell? Even still, I'm not going.
So
he has
this
1
is-
HP. If
This is I'm calling this to have been done the previous round. Like when we come up with that discussion, you would have brought him back then.
I mean, I would have brought him
Alright.
back from this like as soon as he went down.
Well,
Truthfully.
yeah, I know, but I don't want to dial that back because then the combat is like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. But
So-
either way, he's got
Yeah.
1 HP. I'm not going to leave him up here because
So-
we don't know what else is down there.
So just a second though. So let me take over for a second. So he's been stabilized. Okay, we're now at the start of the round.
Mhm.
Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw.
And that's the other thing. He could end up just getting knocked out again.
Literally.
Natural 20.
Oh, sorry. Felix, you don't need to. Sorry.
Okay.
Does Jack then?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Well,
That's confusing.
hey, if we're going back to before, then I actually want a Featherfall Gunner instead of me and mount him and have him jump off. Because I actually meant to do that, but I misspoke and said I Featherfalled myself, so I had to commit to the other plan.
Jack rolled a 25 and Reen rolled a 19.
Okay. Okay. So all saves.
Gunner roll
Sorry.
a 10.
10. Okay.
Fuck's sakes.
All right. So yeah, Atlas is back down.
Oh, I'm back.
6 damage for Gunner.
Okay.
So nice.
Good thing
Be back.
Good thing I didn't use my movement to jump off the platform.
You might as well.
I got out of character, Luke. Oh, my heart sunk when you were like, "I leap off the edge."
Why?
It does. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Darius was there. I'm outie. 3,000.
There's multiple things that are keeping me dead. There's multiple things.
Okay, so yes, so now this has happened. Atlas is back down. Darius, your turn.
Stabilizing Atlas again.
Go ahead, roll a medicine check.
Uh-oh. 5.
It's okay.
Okay.
He regains all his
state saving
failures.
throws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all of them, though. I thought I'd only get like 2 of them back. Because it's the second time going down, isn't it?
Is that?
I don't think so.
You might be right. I didn't.
I think there is like a 3 strikes you're out type of deal, basically.
Oh, like a diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know you're good in this one. You guys can look that up. So Darius, that's you doing any bonus actions? Any movement?
No. I'm just going to sit here with him.
Okay.
My turn.
I care about the party, unlike other people.
No. How did you get down there in the turn order? Yeah, it should be your turn before the lightning demon.
Yeah, I'm after Darius.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You're next.
Okay. I will fail.
Okay.
It's getting dark in here. Who's holding me?
I got you, buddy.
Uh,
Hang in
oh,
there.
no.
Darius still petting Atlas's head as he's trying to get back to consciousness. Okay. So Lightning Demon, as coming down, Lightning Demon is now Dorhan is still kind of attached to him. He's going to take both his swings with his lightning claws right at Dorhan, and he hits him there, and he hits him there.
Sorry. Yeah. So I just read it. So yeah, rules as written. If you get stabilized or get healed, it resets to 0. There's no.
Yep. That's what I'm reading too.
Okay.
So you're good.
23. All right. So he takes 2 swings. Dorhan now basically riding this thing down on a sword, has nowhere to go, and these claws just go in both sides of him. You see this electrical claws just pierce either side, and he lets out a and he gets hurt very bad.
As we all.
Come on, tablet. What the hell? Enter. Okay. Okay. And as he gets pierced on either side, just lets out another. He pulls his sword out and just shoves it back in exactly where it came out of, into the demon, and hits him for 12 plus 3, 15.
Oh, also, stabilizing a creature does not bring them to consciousness. They just no longer have to roll death saving throws.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just a
correct.
role play thing.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys see, Rohan, you're completely obliterated from either side, pulls out his great sword, slashes it through the center. You see this spark emanate, and then it comes in, and you see this small rock just plummet to the ground. And now you are all free from combat as we float down the shaft.
All right. What's faster, us or the elevator?
We are going, what, 10 feet per second? The elevator
Yeah.
is going
Oh, we can just ask Atlas. Oh, wait.
10 feet. It's going, it's getting 10 feet per second, so it's pretty similar speed.
Jack is just going to.
They're falling while we're
Jack is just going to zip back into the elevator.
Okay, because we're out of combat, Darius, you can, without issue, bring out stabilize Alice.
Okay. No check then? He's just 0?
Yeah, now that we're out of combat, yes, you can take the time to make sure you bring him back.
Okay.
So he's 0.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any potions?
So here's my question then, because
Or a warm hug.
I have
I'm
been,
technically hugging you right now.
until the conversation we had about like Atlas's character sheet. I've
Yeah.
been under the impression that I could mend him like I
You-
do.
You can.
Because he's a construct. Like I thought it costs a minute takes a minute to cast, so I can't do it in combat anyway. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
heal him? Yeah.
So yes,
okay.
you can use mending to repair him, yeah.
Okay.
So as moving down, Dorhan, pretty wounded. He looks
Sorry, what?
below. You know what?
Uh-oh. Atlas
Another
is
one
dead.
appears.
No, I just realized we're not technically
gotta
out
make
of
things.
combat.
We're not what?
We're not technically out of combat yet.
Oh.
Dexterity saving throws.
So lightning goes gone. Yeah. So we're still in sequence. Dorhan just had his attack and dropped
the
him.
elevator's still moving down, right?
Correct.
Like continuously still moving down.
Yes.
So like
Yes.
we've been hit a couple times because the elevator's moving down and no one's stopped the elevator. Like that's what's happened so far.
That's right. Yep.
And there is a lever that like stops the elevator. And,
Yeah.
like, also
So-
okay.
Each
What are we going to
round-
do? We
I
can't
just
just
wanted to-
stay here.
I just
Let me-
wanted to iron that out right now, okay? Because I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Okay, but then what's your plan? I
So
can't
I'm,
bring you back
I'm
to life.
unconscious. I don't know. You guys do what you need.
Okay,
to do.
then everything you said is invalid.
Is it?
Because
know.
what are we supposed to do? Just sit on the elevator? They're
So-
gone. They can't get back up here.
I can.
Let me dial in for a second. Okay. So as we jumped off and got hit with Featherfall, we've ascertained that we're moving the same speed as the elevator. So we're essentially almost level with the elevator, so we can move back, Dorhan, etc.
How? Well,
We're
I mean,
the
he can because he's got his thing.
same
But
kind
they
of.
can't swim in the air.
Can I improvise a little bit then, and you can cast Thorn Whip? I meant to do this, not rolling.
1,000%. Yeah, 1,000%.
Just because mine's styled as like a cable similar to his, yeah.
Yeah, it would be the same as
Grapple
Jack
himself
trying to grapple himself in. But so just to continue with that, as it's going down, so these sort of 4 strings will be coming up and damaging per round. You've seen it at the beginning, hit the bottom of the elevator. Then you see it, the next wave come above your heads. Then the next wave up higher. Okay, so with basic intelligence, you can see that you're moving into this wave that's happening every 6 or 7 seconds. So you're now into it a couple of, about what, maybe 15 feet. You've been into it now. So just to give you the exact situation that you've been in the last little bit here. So
Okay.
so when you cast Featherfall, you'd affected everybody but Reen and Gunner, right?
Yeah, it's only 5 creatures.
And me, because I was unconscious, right?
No,
Is
he got
Nope.
you. Yeah.
I
Wait,
can still follow you.
you said it was
4 or 5,
force
yeah.
damage, right? That like force that's firing upwards?
Yeah.
Would that not knock the Featherfall people back up?
No, force doesn't.
No, it's just
inherently move things.
Yeah, it's not
Just
like a
damage it.
wave or whatever. It's just a type of damage.
Okay.
So that's where we're at. Dorhan's used his attacks. he looks down before, and he sees, and he looks like he's trying to like kind of force himself down almost. He's not heading back towards the elevator. He's trying to push himself further down.
Okay. I'm gonna stop the elevator.
Okay, so Felix, you were up next. What were you doing? You were thorn whipping.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to use my thorn whip, which is like the cable of my gauntlet, to try and pull myself back to the platform.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my action.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want me to roll for that at all, or.
Yeah, you can hit any part of that. It's not a problem. Yeah, we won't even do a check for that. It's a big area.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull myself back on, and then can I bonus action command Gunner to stop the elevator switch?
Yep. We can do that.
Shit, yeah. Okay. So that's what I do. That's my action and my bonus action.
Okay. So you guys see the thorn whip come out. Felix pulls himself in. As he's doing that, he's commanding Gunner. Gunner runs over, hits the switch, pushes Reen out of the way, hits the switch to stop the elevator. And Jack, you're up next.
How far away am I from Dorhan?
About 10 feet.
Would I be able to grab him and zip back up, or just by myself?
You would have to. No, because then if you use your grapple on him, there's no way for you to like pull yourself.
I mean,
the other
like
way.
physically grab him and then.
Oh
zip
no,
up.
no. You'd be
Okay,
too
then
far.
I'm just gonna zip back into the elevator as well.
Okay. Let me look at Featherfall details for 1 second. So it doesn't say, but Ryan, can a person that's affected by Featherfall voluntarily cancel it themselves? They can't, right?
I mean,
I think it just lasts up to 1 minute.
yeah, it just lasts a minute. It's not a
Okay.
concentration or anything. It's just.
Yeah, but as Dorhan couldn't choose to cancel the spell, he has to go through the motions until his feet hit the ground.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean
that's
Okay.
the next thing you have to determine. Will it take longer than a minute for him to get down? Because then it cancels and he just free falls.
depends on whether we're 600 feet more to go.
Well, whenever Atlas did the calculations, it was
100
just
feet a
over
minute, right?
5 minutes to get up, and you guys have been traveling just over 4 minutes. So,
Yeah, it was like
Just
120,
enough.
125 feet a minute, I think was the calculation.
we got, you basically, he would know you got about 80 feet left to the
Okay, so
bottom
he's fine.
based on his chain calculations.
But yeah, I mean, by default, I don't think you can do that. But I mean, you're the DM. Anything's possible.
Yeah. I know. I just like
whatever
to stick close to
you
it.
want. I mean, I know you weren't anticipating me to do that anyway, so you know.
Well, it also says that when they land, the spell ends.
Yes, yeah, I knew that part. Okay. All right.
So-
So as
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought the same thing.
So then, by that logistics, Jack and Felix should have fell to their death because they were already on the ground. So the spell wouldn't have taken hold of them.
Well, no,
no,
We
Because-
never took off.
they would have jumped after. So, but I was thinking Dorhan making contact with the lightning and entity would have been him landing on what he was jumping towards,
yeah.
which
Yeah, I mean, no, I get what Jay's saying, but that's just such a like.
that's like, yeah,
You're getting to such a level of silliness because technically, in a combat round, everything is actually happening simultaneously.
time, yeah.
Not one thing after another, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. The wording of it is very specific. It says they have to be falling, and you
Yeah.
guys weren't falling.
Okay, you're right, but what I'm saying is like, if you want to get into that, it's like, well, technically, if we did it in the same round, then we were falling because in one round of combat, everybody's turn happens at the same time, not sequentially.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Oh,
he
so you
could
would
have
have
said
jumped
that
and then
as we moved.
cast it?
And, yeah. It's all very fine. I don't care about these.
Yeah,
Like, half-second details. I don't care. It's a fun moment. I think it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with that.
I'm here for the RP. I don't care.
Yeah,
about
I don't want to get too bogged down into like those finer
Okay.
details. If it's something game-breaking, for sure. But in this situation, let's roll with it. So we had Felix come back on. We got Jack. So Jack, you said you're going. You're kind of zipping back onto the platform, right?
Yep.
Okay. So where did you want to go?
And just like again, like from where he was, so he's just gonna zip back up, and then as he's coming into land, if he needs to, like, not land on Gunner, then he'll, swing down off of the elevator down on the ground.
Okay. All right. So anything else for bonus or anything?
He's just gonna call Reen to him, and she'll come stand next to him, and that's it.
Okay. So top of the round, everybody roll dexterity saving throw.
Even though we stopped the elevator?
Yeah, because we're still in it. We gotta go up. Gotta go up.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Oh, why am I
thought,
rolling? Doran's not in it.
The lever goes stop or up, and
No,
we're
I-
still in the.
Yeah,
upper stuff.
I knew that, but I thought that it was like coming up to us. Like I misunderstood what was going on.
Oh,
If I knew that, I would have pushed the lever up. I thought that I was stopping us from going into another pulse of the damage.
Well, then the other thing too is how come Dorhan and you didn't have to make a saving throw? Can we get to that point?
Good question.
You've
Wow,
already
we're
hit-
all over the place tonight.
Because Dorhan and Felix didn't have to make one, and they were outside of it, but so was I. But I had to make one, so I wasn't sure. But I also rolled a 16 last week and missed.
So it pulses directly below the elevator, not outside.
So there's a circle that kind of looks like it almost encompasses the elevator.
Okay.
And to the west, like if I ping it, it kind of looks like it's central here. So it's covering here, here.
Felix, do you have any
here.
more Featherfall?
Yeah, I mean I have one more spell slot.
Or what if we just jumped?
I don't have enough for all of us.
So
I guess we could, yeah.
Before, so
You could
before
cast it
we-
on Gunner and ride him down, and then the rest of us would be fine. Technically, you could cast it on Gunner, Reen, Atlas, and I.
Or crazy idea. I'm unconscious though, so I'm gonna just
Nah.
we hit the elevator lever and go up.
But
Just
we'd have to go all the way. We'd have to still go through rounds the whole
but-
time.
yeah, but we can at least get, if we go up 2 rounds, then we can get above the fucking shit that's hitting us and just sit right above it, and then we could figure out what we're gonna do from there.
Ascertain what we're going
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I was literally, I stopped myself.
If we're 100 feet from the bottom, we might as well just go to the bottom.
Yeah, but then
Okay.
how much more damage are we going to take?
All right, let's just play it like, I mean, we're metagaming now, hard.
Well, we need to. I mean, we're discussing. I mean,
I'm
truthfully,
kind
yeah,
of confused
I'm
because
unconscious.
I didn't realize when this kicked in. I thought we were getting this the whole time.
Let's make our saves, and Colin, you can decide while we're discussing what we're going to do, how many more times we get hit by it.
1000%. I already know
That's
exactly
6
what's
seconds.
going on. So, dexterity saving throws, everyone.
11.
Okay, 8 damage.
I'll just take my death save.
Jack rolled a dirty 20 and Reen rolled a 6.
Okay, 8 damage. 13 is the DC, so 8 damage for anybody who doesn't make it.
Okay, what are we doing?
Okay. So, Darius, you're up. What do you want to do?
I will stabilize Atlas again, or try to.
Yep. Go ahead.
8. I just also want to point out that there are other people on the platform now that are fully
yeah.
capable of doing this.
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
Do you
right.
point that out as Darius?
Yes.
Someone pet his head.
Someone fix him.
Anything else for your bonus or movement?
Bonus movement.
I'm going to hit the lever to go up.
Okay.
Love it. I'm so happy.
I will let you
It's
do
probably
that
too
as a
late, but I'm
bonus,
so
even though
happy.
it's an action. All right, so Darius
What if I just use my movement and walk into the lever?
quickly hops over. An NPC
Just, like,
walks
nudge it with
his
your
way into the
shoulder.
lever. All right, so you want to push it? Are you middle to stop, or are you pushing it the whole way to go back
No,
up?
we're already. I thought Gunner
Already
stopped
stopped.
us.
Gunner stopped it. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
So you're
I'm
pushing
switching
it-
it now to go back up.
To go back up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Darius hits the switch. You guys feel the chunk, and you feel the tension of the elevator start to move upwards again.
I'm sorry, Dohan.
And it clearly ascends twice the speed as it descends, right?
You hit
Like
the
every-
NOS, and it just.
That would be weird physics.
My rocket hands are underneath. They're pushing it. It's a minecart all over again. Okay, so Atlas, go ahead with. Oh, did you? Yeah, do your day saving throw.
Here we go. This is it.
What do you mean? You were stabilized and then.
No.
No, I failed. Oh,
I'm
shit,
dead.
he's dead.
GG's, everybody.
I loved you all.
All right.
Why did you guys
so-
leave? What is wrong with you? Felix, I thought you were about helping people.
So Atlas is now motionless on the lift as it starts to ascend. Dorhan yells out, "Atlas!" I know. Sorry, I'm so stuck on Atlas right now. Felix, cancel the spell. I can see what we need to do. And he's like trying to point down towards the underneath the elevator.
You can't, unless he has a dispel, you can't cancel it.
Yeah, it's not a concentration spell.
He doesn't know that. And seeing no impact from you, then he he tries to move towards, but the elevator kind of is starting to shift now. He
Well, when
grabs
we
onto
stopped
the-
it, he would have kept going, so he wouldn't be able to grab it.
Yeah, so he grabs on to the side with his fingers hanging on to the edge, which cancels the spell, and you guys see the fingers of Dorhan let go of the edge. And he disappears below. Okay, Felix, you're up.
We're still in this like pulsing energy thing. Going up?
Yeah, as best you can tell.
Okay. I'm going to run over to Atlas and take out. I'm just going to use my action, my bonus action, everything I have, take out every tool I have, and try to do something. Try to fix him. Try to do anything. Just desperately panicking, like. There's got to be something. There's got to be some way.
Darius is in like tears
That's my turn. That's
and
all I.
yelling at him. It's too late.
Pure desperation.
Okay. Yeah, so both frantically working at Atlas. He's just motionless. You don't see any reaction from the body as you're tinkering and moving things. Darius doing his best to just yell and scream at him.
No, I'm screaming at Felix. Both of them for fucking jumping off and not helping, leaving everything to me.
So Jack, you're up next.
Jack is going to lean against the elevator and do nothing.
Really? So you're gonna lean you're gonna lean up against the wall or the lever, like where you want to go?
I wouldn't recommend leaning against the wall.
Well, it's moving up. It's moving up right now. It's slowly moving up.
Well, yeah, so the elevator is, but the wall would be then going down. If he leans against the wall, it's gonna like.
I'm in the elevator. So
It's more like a lift.
Yeah.
is there like a wall to the lift? I guess that's
Well,
what
it's
I'm...
just moving, and like as it goes up, it's kind of scraping up against it, right?
Okay. All right, then I guess he's just gonna stand there. I mean, Felix is working on him, so there's not much he can do. So, no, he's just gonna sit there.
Okay.
Take 2d6 slashing damage from the sharp wall.
Yeah, no doubt.
That'd probably do me in.
All right, everybody, roll a dexterity saving throw. 13 is the number to beat.
21.
Jack rolled a 22 and Reen rolled a 21. She critted.
So 1 damage for anybody who doesn't make the 13 saving throw.
I would have preferred that over the 8 I just took.
Okay. Darius, what do you want to do?
There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna sit here angrily.
Okay.
Y'all hear like a little echo in your head.
It was always great to have best friends.
Wait, where's Filber?
So Filber, you see Filber crawl out, and you see tears coming out of the corners of Filber's eye. And he runs over, and he just hangs on to Felix's leg. And he's making no noise at all. Okay, so 1 second, it's Dorhan's turn. Math. Okay. You're now all out of combat. So the elevator is slowly moving up. What do you guys want to do?
Felix is still frantically trying all the tools that he has to try and prepare Atlas to get him to work any way that he can.
Okay. Everything you do, it seems to, it looks like you've got the structure right. You see the exterior, everything looks like it should look, but there's just no movement to Atlas at all. The elevator's still continuing to rise.
Like through tears and frustration, he's going to punch the ground, and then he's going to he turns to Gunner, and he opens some kind of hatch, and he pulls something out of Gunner. Gunner deactivates. He starts disassembling Gunner and using the parts of Gunner to try and repair Atlas.
Okay. Okay. Roll. Get a little bit teary-eyed here.
So what? Just for mechanic purposes, whether you want to allow this as a possibility at all,
Yeah.
I'm willing to permanently sacrifice having a pet to try and repair Atlas.
Okay. So try as you might, everything that you've tried using the parts of Gunner, you just don't have the knowledge and the inner workings of Atlas to be able to bring him back.
I've been like sitting in the corner this whole time, and suddenly I just yell out, Jonas. We have to get him to Jonas.
The elevator continues to move upwards.
Felix just kind of shakes his head and stands up, and he picks up some kind of like core important part or whatever they took out of Gunner that didn't seem to work on Atlas, and he just screams, just ah, and he just throws it off the elevator. And he just collapses in frustration.
What did that accomplish?
It doesn't matter.
No shit,
Fail.
it doesn't matter. Maybe now you'll start thinking before you demand we run into areas we shouldn't be going into. You know nothing about this mine. You didn't know what was down there. You didn't know what dangers were ahead of us. You just decided that you needed to adventure down there. Look what's happened. Start thinking before you do something. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, Darius? And how much thought did you put into it before you cast all of the magic that you had in reserve to open a fucking treasure chest? Did you think about that? Probably not.
Right, because
Oh,
me
you think
losing
about
2
yourself.
spells.
At least I tried to help people.
What did you do to help Atlas before you jumped off the edge?
Used technology that I developed to put a shield to protect him. It's the best I
did.
could do.
No, you didn't. What?
Yes, I did.
I can't go anywhere. Otherwise, I would storm off.
Okay. The elevator continuing to move, getting closer now. 1, 2 minutes pass. 3 minutes pass. You reach the top. Cha-chunk. You now reach the top.
I immediately grab him and try to drag him. I'm not even gonna do a strength check. I'm gonna fail because I'm weak as fuck. So I'm just pulling and like.
Okay, let me just get you guys.
So I want to like pull on him and then like slip and fall.
Okay. So you see Darius trying to pull Atlas, trying to get him off the elevator, the lift, and he just keeps slipping and falling backwards in dismay.
Jack's gonna go over and he's gonna try to help Darius. And when he leans down to grab Atlas, and help him pick him up, he's gonna go, killing that was a way to help Atlas. You shouldn't be so hard on those that are willing to fight. That thing hit him once, and Atlas almost shut down. So, don't be so hard on those that are actually trying to help. And then he's going to
And I just scream
yank
at
him
him.
away.
You left him to die.
No, I left him to kill the thing that hurt him. Are you
And then he
incapable of
died.
helping someone?
I tried. We were getting berated by whatever was below the elevator, and I couldn't do anything.
And is that my
for him.
fault?
You left. You guys could have
Is
been there
that-
to help me.
Is me being there going to change that?
Yes, because each of us could have stabilized him.
I'm not a doctor.
Neither am I. I brought him to health, and then he got hit by that thing again.
Well, again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know how to work on that, nor do I care to learn.
Right. And you're calling me selfish, and then I just walk away.
I'm still trying to pull Atlas back to the surface for him.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are slowly moving back, trying to pull Atlas back towards the car. There's you can't see it. The mine cart was there that Felix had rode in, just sitting at the buffer, pulling him across the ground. You can see the shattered chest in the corner. The lift still sitting there. You can see the corpses of the demons that you fought. What do you guys want to do?
Just keep. Like, I'm gonna go back to. Like, I'm heading back to the village. I'm gonna go get Jonas and see if she can help.
Okay. Are you leaving everybody here and going yourself, or are you trying to bring Atlas to Jonas?
Because I couldn't pull him, and both Felix and Jack have like I don't feel like I need to be around them, so I've left.
Okay.
Jack's
All right.
going to continue to. He's going to pull Atlas to the surface.
All right. So you're continuing to pull Atlas. Darius is kind of starting to storm off. Felix, what do you want to do?
Felix will sit sit on the edge of the elevator, just hang his head and stare down into the blackness
Okay.
as everyone walks away.
Maybe send the elevator down to Dorhan.
So you're already up around the corner.
I know.
Alright.
I know. I was just.
yeah, it's being funny. I get it. Yeah. Okay, and then so you're pulling Atlas towards the surface. All right. So unless anybody needs to do anything specific, Darius, we'll say you make your way up into the surface. That'll take about 5 minutes or so. Did anybody want to do that during the 5 minutes that he's traveling towards the surface? No? Okay.
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes for the elevator to go down, right?
Yeah, about 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, pull the switch to go down.
Okay. Are you descending the elevator down or are you going on the elevator?
Yeah, I was sitting on it. I never left.
Okay. So you and Gunnar are heading down on the elevator. Oh, sorry. Gunner's dismantled
Nope.
right now.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just Felix. When they're gone, as they walk away, Felix will just quietly get up and go pull the switch so that it starts going down again, and then he'll go sit on the edge of the elevator again. Just stare down into the blackness.
Okay. Let me do some findangling real quick here.
Or are we gonna make you do 3 maps?
I don't care. I'll do as many maps as we need to do. This is crazy shit, but this is why we play D&D. Okay, so Jack, you're continuing to pull Atlas towards surface, right? You don't need to do anything within the next 5 minutes, or
Yeah, Jack saw that Darius wanted him to go to Jonas, so he was at least going to do that.
okay. So you'll continue to pull Atlas, even with Reen's help. Atlas is crazy heavy, so yeah, it'll definitely take you a while to get there. So let me bounce around and get everybody where they need to be. Okay. All right, so we'll pick up. So you guys want to just take a quick 5 for any pee breaks, water breaks, and we'll come back just with everybody split up, and then we'll resume. Okay, 5 minutes.
Yep.
Raj.
Oh, I need that 5-minute break. I will be back. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, hold on a second.
Hmm? No, he got a phone call.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was just talking to a dead Felix. Felix. I mean, I'll see in my head. Oh god, everything is so messed up. Felix is not dead. All right.
Not yet.
No. All right, so let's pick this up. So as we left off, Jack was pulling Atlas's motionless body through the mines. Felix had hit the lever on the elevator to go back down, hopefully to see what happened to Dorhan. And Darius has now reached the city. Okay, so let me just... I gotta switch my stuff over to show everybody what we're seeing. Hold on. Grand Master. There we go. All right, so Darius, as you exit the door into the city, you see ahead of you, it's kind of getting closer to I don't know, 5-6 o'clock in the evening kind of thing. Roll a perception check.
4. There they are. That's the rolls I'm used to.
All right. Okay. So you see what looks exactly like, with 0 changes, what everything looked like before you went down into the mine.
Okay, so screaming at the top of my lungs, I'm like, Jonas! And running through towards her house, just screaming her name repeatedly, quivering in my voice.
Okay. Okay. She comes barging out the door. Darius, what are you doing back so soon?
We need your help. It's Atlas. It's not good. Something happened and he was unconscious, and then it wasn't like he was unconscious anymore. It was like he was just gone, and I don't know how to bring him back.
Can Felix help? Did Felix try to help him?
No, he couldn't. He tried, and it wasn't working. I don't know what to do.
I don't know. He's not like a regular construct. Like he's not like the regular automatons that I'm used to working on. I can look. I can't go in the mine. And she points to the collar. I'm restricted on where I can go. I can't go in the mine. Is he down there? Oh my goodness! Is everybody else okay? It's only you. Is everybody else alive?
Yeah, they were okay. Is there anyone that can go in the mine here that can help? I tried to move them, but I'm not. Strength isn't really my forte.
The only other person I know around is Seraph, but I don't think she'd be able to go to the mine. I think only the foreman was allowed in the mine.
Foreman. And I just run back to the mine.
Okay.
I want to go to the foreman now.
Okay, you see her kind of chase after you as you're going, and she just kind of stops at the hatches, and she kind of just kneels down looking in, but she doesn't go any further. All right, so as Darius starts running down into the mine, hold on. Flipping through so many things, but it's okay. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm here for it. So Jack, you're continuing to pull Atlas. You're aiming to try and get up into the city area, right? You're still doing that?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I forgot my thingy.
All good. Okay. All right. So we'll let that kind of continue to happen. Let me go grab you and move you up a little bit here. So many maps. Okay, I'm gonna take you in. Okay, so Darius, you actually are going to kind of pass Jack as he's pulling Atlas through. You guys are gonna kind of cross as no, sorry, the intersection is before that. My bad. You're not. Sorry. Okay. Trying to keep track of where everybody is in my head. All right, so
this could end poorly for me, but Jack. He's not thinking straight, so.
No, I get it. There's not much clear thinking going on right now. So yeah, as you're running back down towards the foreman's area, we're gonna pop back over. By this time, Felix. So many maps. So Felix, you now reach without incident bottom of mine. The elevator continuing down about 5 minutes, and you don't hear anything. You don't hear electricity. You don't hear people. You don't hear anything at all.
You didn't have the pulse either?
No pulse.
Oh, well. You
don't hear anything. Sorry, I'm still trying to navigate the maps. So, Ryan. And we're going to pick me there. No, guys watching, you don't really see what I'm doing, so it looks like I'm doing nothing, but... All right. So, Felix, as you come down now, this area is... there is no light. So, with your dark vision, you can now see... just a few feet to the north of where it lands, you see a body on the ground. You see some rocks. To the right, you can kind of see what looks like some sort of work area. Like there's some wooden structure built into the rock. What would you like to do?
Look around. Is there any sign of Thorhorn at all, or?
Yeah, so to the north, as you move out... Oh, I need to give you a character, don't I? Invisible Felix. All right, so it exits out here. And... Sorry, this isn't so smooth, guys. Hold on.
Don't apologize. Even God can be emotional.
Yeah, right. And you see Dorhan. Dorhan laying on his back. You see just blood everywhere. And you see he's kind of outstretched. And you see in his right hand he's holding some sort of dagger.
I just want to examine him. Like, is he clearly dead, or?
So, as you approach and as you go to examine him, put your hand on him. He coughs up. You see just blood spurts out his mouth. You see it dripping down the sides. Is everyone okay?
Felix shakes his head and says, "No, they're not. Atlas didn't make it. I tried everything."
He can't be gone. No, this can't be happening. He turns over. He's trying to get himself up, but he just doesn't have the strength. He just flops right back down again.
Felix will just kneel beside him and grab one of his hands.
Okay.
And just say, "Sorry, Dorhorn. I know you put a lot of faith in me, but I'm just a failure. Always been a failure. I told everybody that my island selected me for my genius, but that's not true at all. They sent me here to be rid of me because of how much trouble all my inventions caused every time they screwed up. Every time I made a choice, it just caused trouble for everybody else. So my father sent me here to get rid of me. Looks like he was right."
He reaches his hand out, kind of just touches your leg. Felix, I trusted you, and I trust you still. Atlas wasn't the only one that needed to be saved. If you want to be a true hero, you wouldn't quit now.
I don't know what to do, Dorhorn. Everybody's split apart.
Doron starts to try and reach down into his cloak, on the inside of his cloak at the front. He starts coughing. His hand falls away. my cloak. He's trying to reach into it.
What is it? What do you need? Felix will try and reach for whatever he's trying to get.
Okay, as you reach in there, you find a potion.
Oh, okay.
She gave me
healing potion.
She gave me this. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pop it open and prop Dorhorn's head up and get him to help him drink the potion.
Okay. Okay, he just kind of like, you see, like, he was kind of like wincing, almost like seizures. He started to twitch. Then he kind of like starts to calm a little bit now. Oh, thank you, Felix. He reaches out. See, you did save someone today. Bows his head a little bit. I just need a moment to catch my breath. He just kind of kneels down, kind of kneels over a little bit. He starts to cross his legs. And you see him kind of almost try to go into a meditative state, resting both his hands on his knees and close his eyes. I just need a moment.
Sure, Thornhorn, just take the time that you need.
Okay, so he kind of starts a meditative process. So let's just quickly move back up. As this happened, Darius, you would have reached the Minikin by now.
Yeah, so I want to like burst into the. I know the door's not like burstable, but like I rush into the room yelling, Foreman Kelder, Foreman Kelder, Foreman Kelder, please, please, we need your help.
Oh, it's you again! What can I do for you?
Could you have your children help us carry Atlas at least to the hatch, so we can get him upstairs?
Atlas, what's happened? Did you make it down to the mine?
Yeah, well, no, we didn't. The other ones tried to, but Atlas died before we got down. And we're trying to save him, and I think Jonas might be able to help, but we gotta get him up there.
What about the rest of them? Where's everybody else? Is everybody else safe? Was it just him? Like, what?
I don't know where Felix is right now, but I think Jack is currently trying to pull Atlas, but he's very heavy. And I think your children might have a better time carrying him than we are. Please, if you could help us.
Okay, very well. Of course I'll help. You say you don't know where Felix is?
I don't know where he went. Last I saw him, he was at the elevator. He was just sitting there.
Very well. So you see him kind of hold up his hand a little bit, and he kind of just closes his eyes, and you see him whisper, and you see one of the spiders to the north start to move out of the room.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I still intend to honor our promise, but I think we need to regroup before we go back down there.
Oh, if you could help me, it's just an extra. I want to make sure that you all stay safe. That's what I would like to see.
Yes,
and you see a second spider move out as well.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to go and follow them.
Is there anything I can do to help? Just let me know. I can't have them go in the mines, of course, in the deep mines. But if you need anything within the mine up here, you let me know, of course.
Thank you. And we wouldn't ask them to go into the mine. But thank you very, very, very much. Hopefully we can bring them back. And then I start to leave.
Okay. All right. So, Jack, you've now kind of reached the entrance. Have I given you? Hold on. Let me just. Sorry, I gotta move myself. Everybody else can see. Okay, so you've basically got Atlas to the bottom of the entrance to the city now. And as you drag it up, you can kind of see Jonas peeking down. Oh no! He is hurt! Oh goodness! Get him up here, Jack! Get him up here! She's looking down at you.
Hang on, he's heavy. And Rain is gonna jump up through the hatch, and then Jack's gonna kind of hoist up best he can, so Rain can bite onto him and hold him, and then Jack's gonna climb through and try to pull him through.
All right. So roll a strength check for both of you.
I rolled a 16, but I get a -1, so 15, and let me find what's her face. She rolled a dirty 20.
Okay.
Reen.
So as Reen kind of pushes from below, and you pull from above, Atlas he gets about halfway up. He is exceptionally heavy. And Reen's having a hard time not having Atlas fall back on her. You're pulling and you're holding, and you feel like you're almost stuck halfway up. I can't come down that far. Should I try and get something to help pull him up, or what should I do? I don't know what to do.
Give us a second. We got this. Reen and I have moved heavy objects before, and I'm gonna try one last like hoorah pull.
Okay, so as you're kind of like pulling and trying to pull harder, you hear this getting louder and louder coming up to you.
Mm-hmm.
And now you see one of Medakin's spiders enter the room, and it takes a look around. Not moving for the moment. What do you do?
So I can see it from the hatch.
Yeah, you're basically just kind of at the top of the stairs trying to pull Atlas through. You're pretty much positioned there.
I'm going to look at it, and I'm gonna go, "Are you here to help?" And I'm gonna kind of gesture to it that I have Atlas.
Okay, so you see it kind of just slowly bow its head a little bit, and it comes up. It positions itself underneath Atlas, and with complete ease, you see it rear its legs down and shoot up, and it just pivots Atlas and shoots him up into the above city.
And then he's gonna look at it as it stands there menacingly, and he's gonna be like, thank you for your help." And then he's going to look at Reen and just kind of give her a head nod as they go up into the city.
Okay. So you see Jonas kind of just sputtered, "Oh my goodness, what is that?" You see her run away, having no idea what she just seen coming up. Okay, so let me get you up in here. This is definitely the most map navigation I've definitely ever had to do. So it's there. Okay, so as you were leaving the foreman, Darius, are you still in there, or were you leaving to go somewhere from there?
Basically, I'm gung-hoing it now to the city again.
Okay, all right.
Well, to the room, assuming, because I don't know that they've made it up yet. So
Yeah, of course. All right, so we'll have you heading towards there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can be there for now. Just saying, you guys would all be very impressed how I'm navigating all this. So if you could see what I'm doing, just saying.
I'm impressed anyway, even though I can't see it.
All right, so as of all of this is transpiring, so Jack has now managed to get Atlas up into the city where Jonas is there. Darius is now running back to try and get up there to see if one of these spider beings has come to help. And so now we resume back into the deep mine with Felix and Dorhan. So yeah, Dorhan kind of sitting meditating. He's kind of just saying some words. He's just kind of trying to center himself. And he just opens his eyes. "Felix, this is what was causing everything." And he points down to a dagger that's on the ground.
What are you causing everything? How? Like, this dagger was, what was it causing?
It was in some sort of scroll, and it was sending the waves of the things up towards the elevator. As soon as I came down, I managed to pull it out. The scroll, it just disappeared, but this dagger was left. This damn thing caused it.
He kind of like smacks it.
I see. I just want to have a look around the room. As far as I can tell, like, there's nobody else in here but us.
So roll a perception.
Ten.
Okay. See, from what you can see around you with your range of vision right now, you can really just see rocks. You can see, the floor. It's fairly even for what it is. There's some large rocks placed around. You see random scatterings of bones. There's nothing from where you are that seems to stand out other than the dagger. And listening, you kind of close your eyes to try and hear. And it just seems like there's just dead silence. There doesn't seem to be any wind or movement within the chamber that you can hear. So Doran kind of starts to stand up now. Get a little bit more. Gets his knee down.
I don't know what we do from here. Should we go back and see if we can help Atlas, or what should we do, Felix?
Felix just kind of shakes his head and says, "Don't ask me anymore, Dorhorn. Do whatever you think is right. I tried everything I could to help Atlas. I don't think it can be done. I'm sorry."
Orhan walks over and puts both his hands on his shoulder.
Don't be sorry. You'll get your strength back in time. But a real hero wouldn't let Atlas's death mean nothing, would he? And if that's what you aspire to be, then that's what you need to make sure happens. His death will not be for nothing.
He just kind of gives you a shake.
Felix will just kind of try and push his hands away and back away and just say, "I'm not a real hero, Dorhorn. I'm just a nobody. I'm just a failure that got sent away from his island to not be a burden anymore. Have a look around here and see what I can find, I guess."
Felix, let me ask you a question. Do you trust me?
Yeah, sure. I trust you.
Do you trust my judgment?
Well, to some degree, I guess.
Then you can trust my decision. When I decided to follow you and your guidance, there was a reason for that. You might not have found it yet, but know that there is.
He just stares at you and kind of gives you a smile.
I understand you don't feel like it right now, but your strength will return.
And he starts walking over towards the elevator.
Let's go back to our friends. I feel they may need our help.
He goes back into the elevator.
Just gonna stay here, Dorhorn. I've done everything I can. I want to have a look around the rest of the
Okay.
room.
Okay. So as you move out,
Yeah.
Very well, but I'm not leaving you. I promised that I would stay with you as the leader of the group, and that I will do.
so he follows wherever you go in this room. Right now, Dorhan is over your shoulder. He's like 5 feet
Okay.
away, even if that. So yeah, as you move around, go ahead and roll. Now that you've moved to a different area, roll a perception check for me.
17.
Okay. So as you go up to this area, you kind of recognize this area as kind of a base camp. From mines, you can see a desk where everything will be organized, jobs given out, tracking of inventory in and out. You see some workbenches, things obviously in place to do any kind of minor repairs or anything that you would need. Above the workbench, you see a map of the mine. On the desk, you kind of just see bits and bobs. That's really all you can see from where you are.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just have a look through the other benches, tables. If there's any containers or drawers or anything. See if
Okay.
there's anything of interest.
Okay. So as you look through the desk, roll an investigation.
$16.
Okay. So as you rummage through, everything kind of looks very just normal, tracking in and out inventory, work schedules. But you come across quite, I would say overly detailed, but a pretty decent map mapping out different mines within the area, which I will let you see. I have so many tabs now for all these different things. Okay. I will share it to you afterwards. Oh, here we go. So you see you see Talath, as you were told from the foreman, that this what this area is called, or from Dorhan actually. Yeah, foreman. And it indicates 4 main mines as well as some other kind of landmarks within the area. You don't really see anything else within the desk that stands out to you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll take the map and keep that. Put it in my pack. Yeah. I'll probably just do a thorough search of.
Okay.
of
So as
this
you go over
room in
to
general.
the workbenches, you get a better picture now of the map of the mine itself. So that's posted on the wall.
Okay.
And you can see that. Should be in your journal.
Okay. No.
Okay, I'll share it to you afterwards. It's a map of the mine. You see 3 exits. It shows the base camp where you are. It shows 3 exits. You see 1 exit to the west, 1 to the northwest, and 1 to the southeast. And it's mapped out as to what was mined there, and probably whether it's available inventory or not. There's X's on 2 areas, 1 sanguine, 1 ore, and then 1 ore that does not have an X on it.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to the elevator. Is there a switch that operates the elevator, the lift from down here, like separate from the actual elevator itself?
Yeah, so there is a switch, so you'll be able to activate the lift from down here without being in it. Yes, right where the mechanism is. There's no automaton there, but it does have a lever there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand by that and kind of contemplate for a little bit.
Okay. All right. So Dorhan will head on over. He's actually going to pick up the dagger that he kicked, put it in his pack. Hold on. Okay, you see him walk a little bit further. Where the corner, you see him bend down. And he looks like he picked something up from the ground there as well. But this time he doesn't get immediately up. He just stands bent over on 1 knee. Okay, for now, we will leave that for now and switch back over to the city. Okay, I gotta grab Darius's person. Where did I leave you? Oh yeah, there. Okay. All right. So Darius, as you kind of you're running, trying to chase the spidery thing, you see it kind of standing in the intersection before you turn into the room for the exit. It's just kind of motionless. It's kind of just standing to the side as you run by. Do you wish to do anything while you're running past it?
I mean, I'll ask it. Like, has Atlas been taken up?
Okay, and it just does one single nod and then doesn't move.
I bow to it and then continue.
Okay. Okay, so as you come out the top, as you go at the top, you now see Jack, Jonas, Atlas, and Reen, all in the room. Jonas is currently like going all over Atlas. It's like, he looks fine. I can't see anything wrong. It looks like he's been mended already. This is right here. This is here. And she's just kind of going all over him right now.
I don't understand anything about it, so I know that in my current state, if I attempt to ask anything, it's just gonna stress her out more. So I'm gonna actually like go back and kind of just lean against the wall.
Okay. Maybe bring him into my workshop. I can see if. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. But maybe bring him in there at least, so he's not out here. I don't like him being out here like this. Oh my goodness. And she starts like
Jack,
running
Reen,
into the.
Come on, let's go move him.
Jack nods and will go over and pick up Atlas with Reen and Darius.
Okay, so with all three of you pulling now together, working together, you do manage to kind of pull Atlas at a decent enough speed and bring him over to Jonas's area.
Okay.
It's like, oh my goodness, bring him over here. And she indicates over by kind of like the furnace that's kind of burning in the southeast corner, and you guys place him down there. It's like, I don't know what to do. I've never seen anything like this before. And she's tinkering. She's pulling out notebooks. She's flicking through pages. And she's looking so stressed. She's kind of touching her face. She's kind of like scratching her face almost. Like, was Felix not able to work out what was going on with him?
No.
Did he try anything? Do you know if he tried anything? It might help me if he tried something and it didn't work.
I'm sorry. I'm not an engineer. I don't know. I know he did try. But look, and I put my hand on her shoulder, and I believe in you. I know you can do this.
I saw him take something out of Gunner and try to do something, but it didn't seem to work, and he ended up throwing whatever he took out of Gunner over the edge.
So he used some sort of like a power core or something that powered Gunner? He tried to put that in Atlas? Is that what it looked like what happened?
I guess so. Gunner stopped working after that.
I think, well, if that didn't work, that means that Atlas doesn't have a compatible type of power source, and that maybe that's why it didn't work. It must be, well, he has intelligence and he's very unique. Maybe he has a different type of power source. I don't know. I mean, whenever my power sources run down, I know how to reinfuse them and reactivate them, like restart them. Is there? Oh my God! I don't know. I don't know what type of power in here. How could we restart whatever core, whatever is inside him?
Asking as myself, not as Darius, because I remember at the beginning of the campaign, does Darius know that the power inside of Atlas is the same as what's in our keys?
No.
Okay, so I'm not going to say anything then.
I mean, you know, he had a key.
Yeah, I know, and I remember, and I don't remember if I was part of a conversation with it or if it was something like, but I know that he gives off the same energy that the keys give off, and seemingly all the magic stuff in this area tends to.
Yeah, no, that was an Atlas thing. You could tell that it felt the same. Yeah. It's like, how could we restart if he has some sort of power that's been damaged? How could we restart it? I don't know.
All right, I don't know either. Do you know what type of power cores Elias worked with?
Nothing like this before. I've never seen this. Everything else that we run here, I could replicate, but nothing as advanced as this. There's got to be something different, some type of energy that's infusing the core or something. Oh, I don't know how to heal you, Atlas. I'm so sorry. And she starts
I did see
tears.
the thing in the church, not the church, below the church react to him though, right?
What do you mean by react?
No, I'm asking you, but I mean that works.
Oh.
So there was this. I don't even know how to explain it. It was this artifact. There were 4 spheres, and they played words in my head, and this red energy came out of it and channeled through Atlas. It actually healed Dorhan. He was missing a leg, and it fully restored him. And that Filbert, remember the little plant thing that he had?
Her eyes are getting extremely wide as you're talking right now.
It restored him. It brought him back to life. And that all went through Atlas. I don't know if that helps, but I saw that happen, and it didn't kill him.
She just comes running over. It's like, are you what? It healed? With that?
Yeah.
And it went through Atlas. I've never seen anything like that before. Well, if it healed everything else, is it possible? I mean, I don't know anything else that I have here that could help him.
Well, the problem was it became inert after it activated.
So it all disappeared?
No.
The sphere-y
It's still
things?
the spheres. When there were music notes on it, and when I read them, it actually there were words in my head, and when I repeated them, they actually started floating. And then I went around each stone and activated them in a specific order, and then that's when the energy came out. But then afterwards, I tried to repeat the words back into the spheres, and nothing happened.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. So you think that Atlas took the power from there, and so that's what made him super intelligent. So was he a normal automaton before he got there?
No, he was intelligent beforehand, and the energy dispersed through him. It fired upward into, well, I don't want to say the sky, but we were underground when it happened. But it did go up through the ceiling.
It also came outward because I got
there was a pulse. We all got hit with it.
And I felt fine afterwards. Felt kind of rejuvenated, actually.
I don't know what this is, but it's beyond my understanding. But if it healed Dorhan's leg to that extent, and it was some sort of healing energy, I don't know. I mean, I could tinker for days and not be able to bring him back. I don't know. I don't think I can do it. It's a different type of power source from what I can tell. I mean, from what you're talking about, that seems like some type of magics or something.
Well, it was something. I don't know if it was magic, but it unlocked a spell inside of me.
What do you mean it unlocked a spell? What is that? So you didn't have magic and then you did?
Well, I had magic, but it was different. I got a very specific spell from that pulse. I would show you, but I have used it already, and I can only use it once per day.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but from what you're saying, that sounds like a possibility at least. And a possibility isn't failure.
What? You want me to cast the spell on? It's
bringing him to the energy that you said was healing.
Well, I don't even know if it'll work. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit, and I'll be back. So I'm gonna head back back into the mine all the way through, back and see if I can get back to the spheres.
Okay. So while this is happening, Jack, in the room, are you doing anything while you're there?
Jack's gonna go over to Jonas and go, would you like Felix here so you guys can kind of collaborate on something, or are you better off on your own?
Where is Felix? Shouldn't he be here helping? He loves automatons and things. I thought he'd be here trying to help Atlas. Where is he?
The last I saw him, he was on the elevator that went down into the deep part of the mine.
And she takes 2 steps back. She went back down? I thought that's where Atlas died. Why would he go back down there?
Dorhan went down there, kind of jumped off while we were fighting a electricity demon of some sort.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I mean, Darius, what he was saying, it sounds like it has at least a possibility. I could walk here for days. I don't even know if I have the technology or the knowledge to do anything for Atlas. So I think what he was saying might have a possibility to work. But then if Dorhan and Felix are down there, they're gonna need help. We don't want everybody to get hurt. We don't want this to happen to anybody else. And she just drops to her knees, and you start to see the tears are now just getting even harder down her face.
As she does that, Reen is gonna go over and kind of cat-like up against her, kind of push up against her.
Yeah, she kind of leans against it, but she still tears.
Well, what's happened here is unfortunate. I can try to go get Felix, but Felix always does his own thing. This isn't a very collaborative group of people.
And she's kind of just, she's not acknowledging now. She's just like in deep despair. Now she's just picturing the worst possible things to her new friends. She's just weeping on the floor.
And Jack's gonna just kind of look at her and I'll leave you to it. And he's just gonna walk out and he's gonna kind of tell Reen to stay there.
Okay.
And he's just gonna walk out and stand out front.
All right. All right. Back into the deep mine, as I'm calling it. So yeah, so you pick up. So Felix Dorhan has he's kind of walked around, kind of let you by yourself for a little bit, seeing you need some time. He gets up from his kneel position, comes over.
Felix, shall we ascend? At least regroup.
Felix just shakes his head and says, I'm not going back up. You can if you want. I'm going to send the elevator back up anyway, just in case anything else down here tries to use it to get up.
Like, Felix, I'm not leaving you here alone. But I have to get everybody to Centaurium, and that includes you.
He walks over and he attempts to pull you up onto his shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to not have that happen to me.
Okay. Strength, contested strength check. Where's my ability? So 11.
20.
So Doran tries to pick you up, and you just scramble. You just push him away, shove him.
Like, Felix, snap out of it.
There's nothing to snap out of, Dorhorn. In fact, I have snapped out of it. I've snapped out of, how naive I was trying to do all of this and to bring us together. And I'm going to rest a little bit here and recover, and then I'm going to see what's deeper in this mine. You can do whatever you like. And
Wow.
yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest.
Okay.
However long it takes.
My oath is to protect everybody getting to the tournament, and that includes you.
Oh, I hate to tell you there, Dorhorn, but you've already failed then because we lost somebody. So mission's over. Doesn't matter anymore.
While there's people still alive, it matters.
Well, then maybe you should go up and see if they need your help.
I know it's safe up there. I don't know that it's safe here. If you're going to be stubborn like a child, then I'll treat you like a child.
And he just goes and he leans against the elevator and just crosses his hands and just stands there. It's okay, so you're taking a rest. Okay. All right. So as we move back up, we're going to join now Darius. As he has been sprinting through. So you were going, I'm assuming, back the way down into the mines, through the intersection, the walls with the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Straight there. I'm not stopping this time, like just straight through.
Okay. Let me find that map.
Jack's gonna go back to the tree that he was sitting
Yeah, right. Okay. Uno momento. Okay. We need me. And we need Darius. Okay, I think in there. Okay. So yeah, so as you charge through, just scrambling over all the dead corpses of the dozens of zombies, you have you burst into the room. You see kind of what you left behind. You see the 5 pillars with the indented kind of platform in the middle.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up to the northwest one, so this one. And I'm going to sing "Hear Our Prayers and Find Your Way." Anything?
The DM says, hold on a second. I literally have to find.
These are from my notes, so like.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Got it. So as you finish, you see the ball lift up, and you see the musical notes start to turn around it.
Okay, I gotta run all the way back now, and on my way, because I believe the foreman's. Yeah, it is on my way to the thing. I'm gonna tell him that we're bringing Atlas back down, and I'm gonna need his help when we get him down there. However much time you want to make pass when that goes on, that's fine.
Okay. So while that's happening, let me check. So that would be Jack. Are you doing anything while you're in there with Jonas, or are you kind of just observing?
Jack stepped outside because she was just crying. He left Reen in there for some sort of support. Reen was trying to comfort her in a bit, but while Jack's out there, he'll just take a short rest as well.
Okay, so you just kind of hutch up against the wall and rest up. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then Felix is in his short rest as well. So that means you would pretty much reach, the foreman by this time. So let me go grab you again. All right, so yeah, you stop into foreman, and we'll switch your maps. But so you stop into the foreman, explain you're gonna need help. Of course. They know to help you for whatever you need. I'll send one with you. And so
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, and then so where are you going from that?
Back up to get Atlas.
Okay, so you are gonna be back in Moria City. Oops.
How long do you want to say all of his tracking around will take?
It's not that far, and being that he's just using double dash each rounds, probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, so you come running out. Oh, sorry, you're running out, going over to like Jonas, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you busted in the door. You see right now Jonas is over in the corner. Jack is standing outside, kind of leaning against the wall there. Jonas
As I'm passing
tinkering.
Jack, I'm like, come on, it's working.
Okay. Yeah, Jack, nothing?
Yeah, no, Jack will get up and help.
Okay.
Sorry.
The Jonas is
Jack
just
will...
tinkering away, still trying to figure out, oh, Atlas, I'm so sorry. I was trying to
And I'll
make you
fill
better."
Jonas into that, like, they're not nerd anymore, they're responding again.
The magic things you told me about? The what?
Yeah. I went down and I sang the words to one of the spheres and it activated. So
Oh my goodness,
we need to
there's
get
a
him down there as
chance.
quickly as possible.
Oh my goodness, there's a chance. Get him quick. And she kind of moves out of the way to let you guys get to Alice.
Yeah, so I grab him. Hopefully
Jack
you do
will
too.
assist. Yeah, Jack and Reen will. fight on and help out.
All right. So all three of you, if you're working in tandem, can pull him. Just takes a couple of minutes to pull him back over towards the entrance to the mine, if that's where you're going.
Yep. Yeah, the goal for me is to get him back to the spheres.
Okay. And so, Jack, are you just during this gonna just go with this and pull where he's going, or do you want to do anything?
Yeah, Jack is just gonna follow Darius. He seems pretty a little excited / distraught, I guess.
Okay. All right. So, sake of expediency, this will take dragging him. Well, so you'll have the spider's help. As you enter the bottom, you do see the spider waiting there. You guys place it on the back of the spider, and it's not super fast, but he is quite nimble. You see all legs, keeping it very even. He's moving real steady, carrying it through. He stops at the entrance to the temple, however, and tips over and lets Atlas fall out into the floor. Fall into the floor.
Okay. And I'm like, Jack, we gotta get him into the platform. Come on, let's go. We gotta be quick.
Jack will and Reen will get right back to moving him and slide him in.
Okay, let me just get you guys in there.
What was that?
I didn't realize I was coming through here.
So Darius is already there. Jack needs to go in there.
You put us here. Although I can't interact with myself.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll fix it later just for now.
Yeah.
So as you kind of tip Atlas in there, so you guys are dragging him over to the middle?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So as you drag Atlas over to the middle, you
So
drag him
is
over.
this sphere still hovering?
It is not.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to it then and repeat again. Hear our prayers and find your way.
Okay, and you see it up, rotate, and the lights start to go around it.
Yeah, and then I will go to this one and say, the beacons are ready to guide you from your starlight prison.
Okay, you see it lift, start to turn.
Okay, and then I will go to this one. Bless this world yet again with your power and guidance.
Okay, it moves up, it rotates.
Okay, and then this one. The old gods can hold you no longer.
As you finish the words on this one, you all start to feel almost like a vibration. You feel like the walls are almost slightly shifting a little. And it moves up and starts to rotate.
Okay, and then finally this one. We all hold our magic in the grounding spheres.
Okay, it moves up, starts turning, comes around. You feel this rumble now and this shaking. And you start to see this energy transfer from each pillar to each other. It shoots into the center. It shoots up in the sky. And it holds steady. These beams are shooting in. The beam is shooting up. The room is shaking. And it's just holding there.
Atlas is on the
stopping.
platform, so is it doing anything?
Atlas, it is going into Atlas and shooting up. And there is currently no movement. And it's not stopping. It's consistently there. And that's where we'll leave it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have like no sleep. I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
Honestly, I
for
thought he
all
was
week.
gonna say, and he comes back to life.
Yeah,
again.
like, at
and then
least-
Tori was gonna join the party and be like, "What's up?"
I at least expected like his lights in his eyes come back on, and that's where we're gonna leave it. Ah!
Crazy session, guys. Crazy session.
Yeah.
And like, although it sucks hard, like that's the game, right? The emotion it brought out of you guys after that was like real and intense. Like it was awesome. it's a horrible but awesome like at the same time. But fuck, man, real consequences.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Well, we finished a little bit earlier than normal tonight. Need to grieve.
Corey just said in chat, nah, Atlas is in the hot tub right now. He ain't coming back.
Oh boy. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wrap it up there, guys. Thank you. You guys have been amazing. Like, we've been able to hit almost every single week with this, and I look forward, like, literally every day when it hits Wednesday. I'm like, ooh, only 6 days to go.
It is fun. I'm enjoying it.
I appreciate you guys are doing awesome as being my first ever PCs. So appreciate it.
No, and thank you for DMing and writing all this. It's friggin' awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
Thank you, and thanks for the help, Ryan, on the rules and shit. Because this stuff was like, I've never seen this come up before. Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If I get too sticklery with the rules, just tell me to shut up.
Well, I think I did whenever I just said I don't care about that shit. Let's get back to it.
Yeah,
I'll do
I'm
that.
just saying, because I'm very technically minded, so. And I was also trying to prevent them from jumping off the thing.
Yeah. I fell. So the Featherfall thing, I actually fell into the trap that you have fallen into before too. Like, I used Featherfall all the time in BG3, and I actually didn't realize it had that clause in it. Like, my brain just completely ignored the.
Yeah.
You have to be following you land thing, because I'm like, I can just cast it and then we can jump after. Like.
Right.
So yeah, I mean.
Yeah, little details. Because I didn't know that either, so.
Yeah.
Learned a bunch of things this session, so it's helping me for DM. Awesome. All right, well, guys, thank you so much again. We'll see you next week. I think, possibly, probably.
Yeah, next week.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds
Awesome.
good. See you then, guys.
Awesome sesh. Good night.
Thanks.
Thank
Take it
you,
easy,
guys.
guys. See ya. Guys, just want to thank you, whoever is still watching or watching the recording of this. I hope you enjoy the D&D sessions because we love doing them. Thanks